everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Cynthia, also known as Creative Mama of 3, and today is Friday, so that means another edition of Friday Sews. Okay, this video is going to be a little different than what I've done in the past. Unfortunately, I suffered an injury on my right shoulder. It has been hurting me on and off, and then yesterday I went out to eat with my daughters, and I went to pull open the door and something just like kind of popped in my shoulder. So I did not sew anything this week because, like I said, it's been hurting me all week, and then it just really got a little messed up yesterday on Thursday when we went out to eat. So instead of doing something that I made this week, since I didn't really sew this week, I thought I would do like kind of like a flashback Friday type of video. So I have a few makes that I have made in the past that I have not shared on this channel and with everyone here. So I thought it would be a good time to do that. So first I have here is, I think it's called like a page boy hat. I made it out of some upholstery remnants. Someone in my neighborhood was giving away a box of like samples. You know how like when you buy furniture and they have those books and they show you like what type of fabric you can have that chair or couch made out of. So this is what this is. So it's just like a brown velvet type, and then here it's the same color but it's more like a fur, so it's almost like a teddy bear texture. I think it fits. I don't know, I haven't worn it in a long time. So this pattern is a Whitney Sews pattern. I will put her link to this video if you want to make one of your own. It's pretty good. It's a PDF pattern and I believe it's free. What she does is she gives you the sections here that you can sew together, and then you measure your head for the band. Now my head is kind of big for this pattern a little bit, so what I had to do is I had to make the seam allowances a lot smaller. So I believe this was my first one, if I'm not mistaken. I made two. So I have that one, and I have this one. Okay, this one's a little smaller. So I guess it fits. I don't know. I'm not really a hat person. I kind of have like a big head. But I use the same remnant fabrics. Go cheetah print here. Then I did a black band, and then I did black on the I don't know what you would call this. I don't remember what this is called, that part. But I did the same thing with this one. I used the remnant fabrics, and then I also had to do, I think I did a bigger seam allowance. That's why this one doesn't fit as much. Because this fabric frayed a great deal. And when I made these, I didn't really know about zigzagging the edges or serging the edges to prevent it from fraying. So, but don't judge the pattern by my samples, because I wasn't really sewing that well when I made these. I made these probably 2 years ago, something like that. So her pattern and her video instructions is great on that. So I will link that in the description box. Also, I made in the past this messenger bag. Let's see if I can get it. It's kind of big. It's about like 15 by 9, I think, is the dimensions of it. And I just love this fabric. I bought a bag of like scrap fabrics from a thrift store. I'm not sure which one. And this was in there. And I had enough to do the front lid, the inside panel, and then the inner side is just all black. It's a black cotton woven. And then the back also has that. So I had enough of this to do 3 panels, and it's all fully lined in black cotton, which was great for this project. And I also made the strap in a black cotton. It has interfacing in there to make it a little stiffer, and it has interfacing in the panels as well to make it stiff. And then I also put a zipper. I didn't follow the pattern exactly. I think I didn't understand it when I first did it, because this was my first one, and I put the zipper, which I can't find the little tab. Oh, here we go. I put a little invisible red zipper, which I probably shouldn't have put an invisible one in there. And see, it's red. Can you see it? Yeah, it's red inside. I thought it would give it a nice little pop of color. What I did was I put it in the flap, the zipper, and I think you were supposed to put the zipper in the back. But you guys, everyone knows that watches this channel and sews, you can pretty much do whatever you want. Take a pattern and make it your own. You know, patterns are usually just guidelines and you do what you want. Now this one I made, this is the second one I made. It's like, I think this is called like a toile fabric. It's an upholstery fabric. I bought a bolt of this for $5 at the thrift store. So I love go thrift shopping for fabric, and this was on the bolt. So I did that pattern there. And then for the inner pattern, I did a different print. This I fussy cut because I wanted the different prints. But I think I did then another one on the back. Is that the same as the front? No, I don't know. It's all different, I think. That's the back. That's the flap. And then that's the inner. And then with this one, I did all the external. Since this was an upholstery fabric, I actually used duck cloth for the sides and the bottom. It's just that cotton duck cloth, duck canvas. But then the inside is completely lined with just a black cotton. And I also made the straps out of the duck cloth. And I thought since the duck cloth was kind of thick, I did not interface this lining. I could post some pictures of me with it. And then also on this one, I didn't put the zipper in. So I just sewed up that flap. This fabric was frayed outrageously. So when I tried to put the zipper in, it just like made a mess because it was just fraying like crazy. But I think it looks great. You don't necessarily need the zipper. It would have been nice to have it in there, and the pattern calls for it, but you know, like I said before, you can make it your own. So I had a lot of fun with that. So those are the makes that I previously made that I wanted to share with you. Also, those messenger bags is also a Whitney Sews pattern video tutorial. And she also gives you the pattern for that one on the video. So I will link to that. I've been watching Whitney Sews for probably the past 5 or 6 years. She's not really doing new tutorials in sewing. She's doing a lot of cross stitching now. But all of her older videos has a lot of great information. So please check her out and subscribe to her if you find her very helpful. She's really gives you a lot of information and is really nice to watch. Okay, she has very fun, easy to follow videos. So then I also did a little fabric haul actually just today at Joann's. Let me get that for you. I had it on the floor. Okay, so ones I bought today are, I bought 3 yards of this fabric. This is the pop cotton fabric that they have. This was 70% off because it's like the American, holiday, like 4th of July holiday fabric. This is the knit. And I love this. This is the same fabric that I made my popsicle dress out of, which I'll also link. That was like my second Friday Sews video, I believe. So I'm going to make actually myself a nightgown out of this because I want to test a new pattern. What Ellie and Mac has a raglan sleeve pattern, and I want to make that eventually into a dress. It does come in a dress version. So I want to try it out first on this to make sure I get the fit right. And it'll be a nightgown. And this was 70% off, so this was only $3.89 a yard. Got it all at Joann's. Then I got this one here. I think this is a double brush poly. It's a four-way stretch. And this was in their clearance section, so this was 50% off. So I think this was about $8.50 a yard. I had my eye on this for a while, but it kept ringing up incorrectly when I would scan it, at the price checkers. So it was like scanning over $10 a yard, and I didn't really want to pay that much for it. So I let the cutting lady know, and she adjusted it on my ticket. So I got about 2.5 yards of this, and I think it was a little extra on the bolt. So I took that. This I want to make into a raglan dress. I think this is beautiful. And I'm thinking I might make the sleeves in this navy. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, if I have enough to do the whole thing in this, I would love to do the whole thing in this because this is just beautiful. But I got this navy to go with a fabric that I bought last month. This one here. I figured I don't have enough of this to make a dress. I had originally bought this for the laundry day tee, and I have enough just for the body of the dress. So there's just enough for the body of the dress, and then I'm going to use this for the sleeves because it's a raglan, and I really like having the contrast. I originally was going to do it with this, but I checked with a lot of people online, and they said it wouldn't really look right. So I'm just going to do with this one. This with the navy. I think that would look great. Okay, I had to switch, my memory ran out, so okay. Anyway, so that is my sews that I'm sharing you with this week, and also my fabric haul. And then my plans, which I kind of discussed a little bit. I want to make the Ellie and Mac raglan pattern. I want to make it mostly in a dress. I think dresses will look really cool. I'm going to probably pair them with some leggings underneath it when it gets a little chilly, but I do live in the South, so it doesn't really get that cold out. And I'm going to post the pattern here that I plan on using for that. And now on the personal front, my girls kind of started school this week. On Wednesday, they had, Thursday, they had freshman first day. They are freshmen in high school, so they're in 9th grade. And the way we do it here is that 9th grade is in a separate building from the rest of the high school because it used to be the old middle school. So they built a new middle school, and since we only have one high school for the whole area, they turned that middle school building into a 9th grade campus. So they went back to school. We haven't been in school in a physical building in about a year and a half. March 2019, I guess. Yeah, no, 20? I don't even remember. I guess it was March of 2020 is when, everything shut down, and then we homeschooled them last year, but they really wanted to go back this year. And being their first year in high school, I thought that would be good for them to get out and meet new people and have some fun, and give me a break as well, a little break. So, but the first day of school starts Monday. So hopefully my arm will feel better, my shoulder will feel better, and that having more time during the day, just being here with my husband, he works from home, so I will have more time to sew. I do have a lot of plans of what I want to make. I'm going to the Sewing Expo in Virginia at the end of September, early October, and I really would like to have a whole me-made wardrobe for that, probably except for bottoms. I have not really made pants to fit me yet, but since I love Notions patterns, and now I love Ellie and Mac patterns, and they do have some pants, so I may try that before I go. But I'm going to do a lot of dresses and a lot of tops for that. So that'll be it for me today. So hope you are enjoying your day, and I hope that you get some sewing done or doing things that make you happy. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like to see what I make. And if you're interested in some of the patterns, Love Notions or Ellie and Mac, and see how I do. So I hope to see you again soon. Bye.